already know from John that if you're bearing fruit, right, the Father got to purge you to bear more fruit.
Amen.
Are you with me so far?
Yes.
Well, let's look at how fruitful he really was. Go over to Job 29. See, because if you don't know what was really going on with Job, the only thing you're going to look at is the cattle, the sheep, the kids, and everything, but you ain't see his ministry. You ain't see Job's ministry yet. Then you're going to find out why the enemy really came at him. Because not only was he doing ministry, he wasn't broke doing ministry neither. Now you're going to see why. Why? Because, listen, the enemy come at everybody. But particularly he come at those who know they want to do ministry and they got some money to back it up. But then you got a whole conglomerate of people out here that say you don't need no money to do ministry. Well, let me see what ministry you're doing with no money. Let me see what you're doing with no money. See, Job 29. Let's look at his ministry. Now understand what we get ready to read, right, was him bearing fruit. Because you know, after this is when he went to the Persian. To do what? To produce more fruit. Are you with me so far?
Yes.
Where you at right now, then?
Job 29.
Okay, Job 29. Let's look at this. Listen, this is him bearing fruit.
Amen.
Okay? Here it is. Moreover, Job continued his parable and said, "Oh, that I were in months past, as in the days when God preserved me, when his candle shined upon my head, and when his light I walked through darkness." Well, that's strong, ain't it? That's strong. With his light, I did what?
Walk through darkness.
As I was in the days of my youth, when the secret of God was upon my tabernacle. Okay? When the Almighty was yet with me, when my children were about me, when I washed my steps with butter, and the rock poured me out rivers of oil. That's luxury. Huh? When the last time you washed your feet with margarine? Huh? That's luxury. Look at him talking. Listen, he let you know when I washed my feet with butter. Huh? Watch him. When I went out to the gate through the city, when I prepared my seat in the street, the young men saw me and hid themselves. That's respect, ain't it? Huh? And the aged rose and stood up.
Wow.
Huh? That's honor.
Come on, Ron.
That's respect and honor. See? Are you with me so far? This is ministry, though. See, that's what you got to figure. This is ministry.
Yes.
A lot of us didn't even know this was in here. See, because you only read the first chapter when he got all messed up. And you stood there, oh, poor Job. Huh? Listen, Job ain't poor. We can, oh, poor. Job ain't poor. What he did? He went through something. That's all he did. He just went through something. Job ain't poor.
Right.
See, it's nowhere in here you will find Job was poor. Are you with me so far?
Yeah.
Let me keep going here. He said the princes refrained talking and laid their hand on their mouth. Laid their hands on their mouth when they seen him. So what? Huh? Huh? You had to see something glorious to put your hand over your mouth. You had to see some splendor there. Okay? Watch. Watch. The nobles held their peace, and their tongue cleaved to the roof of their mouth. When the ear heard me, then it blessed me, and when the eye saw me, it gave witness to me. 12. Why? Because I delivered the poor that cried, and the fatherless, and him that had none to help him. The blessing of him that was ready to perish came upon me, and I caused the widow's heart to sing for joy.
Amen.
That's Jesus!
Woo! That's Jesus!
That's Jesus!
That's Jesus!
Now you want to see why Job went through what he went through? Because he was acting like Jesus!
Yes, yes.
See? But remember the overall goal. God is trying to produce more fruit. Look at the overall goal. God is trying to produce more fruit. So you got to purge it. What? Just what? He says, I put on righteousness. What did he put on?
Righteousness.
What that sound like?
The armor.
What that sound like? Because I didn't know Job ain't just some little old weak dude. Huh? I put on righteousness. That means he's rumbling. See, you gotta start putting this stuff together for what it really is. I like him already. I put on righteousness and it clothed me. My judgment was as a robe and a diadem. Okay? I was eyes to the blind.
Come on.
That's strong, ain't it?
Yes.
I was eyes to the blind and feet was eyes to the lame. I was a father to the poor, and the cause which I knew not, I searched out. Huh? Tell me that ain't Jesus.
Yeah.
Tell me that ain't Jesus. You know for a fact that you wasn't thinking about him, but he searched you out.
Come on. Come on.
He searched you out. When you was in your bag, Jesus was the one diligently looking for you.
Yes. Yes.
That's what Job doing. 17. And I break the jaws of the wicked, and I pluck the spoil out of his teeth. Then I said, I shall die in my nest, and I shall multiply my days at the sand. My root was spread out by the waters in the day, and the dew lay all night upon my branch. My glory was fresh in me, and my bow was renewed in my hand. Now, you can continue reading, but this is what I want to show you. All that I'm explaining to you was before he went through what he went through. All that was producing fruit. So what's the goal of the Father?
To produce more fruit.
To produce more fruit. So he got to purge Job.
Right.
So Job had to go through some purging. But let's look at Job 42. And let's see something here. Okay?
Amen.
You have heard of the patience of Job and have seen the end of the Lord. Now you can find out what's really going on with Job. You know, don't get on the whole negative side when you understand God is merciful. God is ready to forgive. When God is the one that set the hedge around you. Don't be so quick to just look at Job and just see the negative. Look at the whole picture. Here's the end of it. Here it is right here. 42:12. So the Lord blessed the latter end of Job more than his beginning. He did what?
Blessed us more than his beginning.
Okay, now, all I want you to do is just sit and think about his ministry. Don't look at the cattle and the sheep and all that, because you know all that's there. We're going to read it, but I just want you to look at his ministry. If they respected him then, and he went through what he went through, what you think going to happen now when he come out of it? Huh? Watch him. More powerful. That's what he's trying to get us. That's what that fruit is for. More power, more influence.
Amen.
Look at it here. He says, for he had 14,000 sheep, 6,000 camels, and 1,000 yoke of oxen, and 1,000 she asses, and he had 7 sons and 3 daughters. And he called the name of the first Jemima, and whatever, you get all that. And in all the land, where no woman found so fair as the daughters of Job, and their father gave them inheritance among them. After this lived Job 140 years, and he saw his sons and his sons' sons, even 4 generations. And Job died, although he went through something. Notice he didn't die when he went through this, But Job died, right? Watch this, being old and full of years and full. My Lord. Now, if you go back and look at what he started with and see what he got now, you're going to see the end of the Lord. Why am I saying that to you? Because if you just want to look at it financially, that's all I want you to see. Because right now you may be getting purged financially. You see what I'm saying? Because you was already doing some things and probably you can't understand why I'm going through this right now. But you're going to have to understand God is trying to produce more fruit in you so you can be more influential. Ecclesiastes 7:8. Let's look at this one. Ecclesiastes 7:8. More influence. When you have it, say amen.
Amen.
Ecclesiastes 7:8. Better is the end of a thing.
Amen.
Better is the end of a thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Better is the end of a thing than the beginning thereof. Huh? Some of us complain and murmur, and you're only at the beginning of it. Huh? When you understand the principle, better is the end of a thing than the beginning thereof.
Yeah.
And look at this, he says, and better is the patient in spirit. Huh? That's the spiritual discipline that governs fruit bearing, ain't it? Better is the patient in spirit. It's better than the proud in spirit. The proud reject the word.
Yeah.
See? Understand where you are at in your own life financially. Don't be afraid to go through some things where now you got to cut back on some things.